Hey guys, what's going on? Hey Halo. Alright, I'm doing this because a lot of people have been asking for updates on Halo and his current situation. So, here's what we got going on. Took him to the ER because the toxins were so built up in his body, from the poo and everything, and that was a nightmare. If you're ever in Memphis, just don't take your animals to MVS. Those guys are horrible. I almost had to threaten them just to get them to do an enema that night, just so he could have some of the stuff removed from his system. Having said that, after that, we took him to a specialist. She is a homeopathic veterinarian, very good at what she does. We had a biopsy done on the growth that we've been dealing with. Good news is it's not malignant, it's not cancerous, so we don't have to worry about spreading or going to the rest of his body. The current theory is that it is a fatty lipoma that is in that area. They're telling me that for the time being it is soft, which is a good thing. So we've been taking steps that way he would be able to go to the bathroom regularly. I've completely changed his diet to a fresh cooked diet. The thing, and all the research I've been doing on fatty lipomas, is that they are caused by toxins that the body doesn't know what to do to get rid of them. And these toxins can be found in tap water, dog food, a number of different areas. But bad, like tap water, the fluoride and stuff in it, the chlorine that's in it, and the dog food, because the processed chemicals, even if they say organic or grain-free, 9 times out of 10 it's a lie, and that can have a lot to do with it as well. So basically what happens is they eat or they drink, and it can also be caused by vaccines. I've been finding that out. So whatever the dog is given, that has these toxins in it, if the body can't process them, what it does is it tries to find areas to kind of push them aside. So it creates these tumors that are made up of fat cells and toxins. Now the tumors can either be hard and callous or they can be soft. The one we're dealing with right now, as far as we know, is a soft one. So like I said, his diet has been completely changed over. It is nothing but a fresh cooked diet now, and it's a combination, because I have people asking, it is a combination of chicken, white fish such as tilapia, dark rich leafy greens like spinach leaf, carrots, green beans, and a slight bit of quinoa mixed with pumpkin to help with the fiber that is needed to help his body move it and push it out of his system. We're not 100% out of the woods yet. The Lord has told me that he is going to be healed. I don't know when, and I don't know by what means. I don't know if the Lord is going to heal him supernaturally, which would be awesome, or if the Lord is simply stating that he's going to be with me for a while longer, and we got to see this through to the end with the vets and maintain our faith with the Lord. So that's what we're dealing with right now. To all you guys that have donated to the GoFundMe, it's very much appreciated. Between you guys and my family helping out, we've been able to cover quite a bit of the stuff. However, we do still have to cover a CT scan, CAT scan. That way we can get the exact placement of where the tumor is and figure out exactly what our options are for treatment. Right now, I have him on a homeopathic regimen, which is a few herbs that are mixed in with his food every day, that will, according to the research, according to the veterinarians I've talked to, which will help his body regulate and take those toxins and kind of flush them out of his system. It should take about 6 weeks, though, before I actually see results on whether or not it's going to shrink the lipoma or not. We'll have to see how that goes. Either way, for the meantime, we still have to schedule a CT scan, which I don't know how much that's going to cost yet. It is what it is. So, like I said, if people can still help us out, it is very much appreciated, because we haven't even begun to go down the road of the CT scan yet. I know MVS was wanting to charge like $1,200 for it. But the people that we took him to, the homeopathic veteran we took him to, recommended someone else. We're still trying to figure out what the cost is going to be and whether or not we're going to have to pay that up front, or if there's a way to do a payment plan, because I'm still having to do a payment plan to take care of the expenses for the MVS emergency room visit that night. I mean, that was almost $1,000 just for some x-rays, some blood work, and for me to have to force them to do an enema on him to remove some of the waste that was built up in there. Good times, right? But so that's what's going on with Halo. Due to his new diet and everything, he is able to use the bathroom. I'm having to keep a constant eye on him, though, to make sure that he doesn't get backed up again, and watch to make sure he's not becoming lethargic or anything. So far, it's so good. The Lord's been working with me and really blessing us in that situation, so that's good. He's had enough energy lately for me to take him on some mild hiking, 30 minutes at a time or whatnot, to kind of get him exercise and get his bowels moving the way they're supposed to. And because the other danger is making sure, because sometimes, see if I can explain this correctly, sometimes when a dog is that backed up and it becomes hard and compact, it's such a strain on the muscles and stuff in the bowel area that the nerves eventually just stop firing. They stop sending signals. So that is what we are doing, everything we can to prevent happening. But Lord's going to take care of it. I have faith that Halo's going to be healed completely. I just don't know the means about it and how much we're having to go through this financially until it's done and accomplished. We'll see what happens. Having said that, I will have some new t-shirt designs uploaded to our Teespring store, as long as they haven't, banned me yet. I think they're pretty cool. I think they're actually kind of awesome. We'll see if Teespring will actually let me post them up. They've been a real pain, the last few designs I've tried to put up, and I don't know why, because anyways, never mind. So that's what's going on with Halo. I'm working on a few things right now. I have some sample chapters for my book that are ready to be sent out for people to review. And I think that, nope. There are a couple of new videos that I'm working on that are going to be posted to YouTube as well as Rumble. Yeah, YouTube and Rumble. Or at least they should clear YouTube. Maybe. We'll see. YouTube will either allow it or they'll give me my third strike and destroy my channel. In which case, you guys will have to head over to Rumble to find me, or Odyssey. Hopefully, Odyssey's got their stuff updated now where I can upload my full videos without having to go through a lot of hassle. But we'll see how that goes. But the next few videos are going to vary on certain subjects. I'm kind of tired of covering the COVID nonsense, because there's so much information that can be found at will out there at this point that it's kind of irrelevant unless something comes down the pike that spells tyranny, in which case I'll have to cover that and be forced into that position. Just like Trump's betrayal and of his base, and his super pro V word and all that nonsense, which I'll get into that in another video. But we are going to be covering dark psychology and its use in the production of a cult setting and cult mindset, which is what's going on in America right now. So that one's going to be pretty in-depth. And then we're going to start on a series dealing with end-time prophecy, what to expect from like the Red Horse event, the Black Awakening, that kind of stuff. and how to deal with both supernatural creatures that may be encountering because the sightings and stuff are rising, and also how you will have to be able to deal with a super soldier, satanic super soldier. So that'd be fun. I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing those because, truth be told, that is one of the reasons why I'm doing the book and why I'm trying to get it done as quickly as I can now, because I want the church to be prepared for what lies ahead. And I want everyone's faith to be up to the level that it needs to be at, and their walk with Christ to be up to the level that it needs to be at for them to be able to function properly, so that when we are faced with these things, you'll have the knowledge, tools, and ability to stand against it and be triumphant. So that is the plan. Stay tuned. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see me pointing. Stay tuned. It'll be fun. One of those might end up being a live stream. We'll have to see how my schedule goes and what's going on, because between my full-time job and my private business and dealing with Halo, it has been very chaotic. So I'm praying that for some supernatural miracles for Halo, and hopefully some more financial blessings from some other people, so we can make sure that we're able to, really push through to the final goalpost and, get it settled. That is the plan. All right. So having said that, guys, as always, the link for the GoFundMe description is going to be down below, down in the description box. If you've already given, thank you so much. If you haven't and are considering it, again, thank you so much. Me and Janice are blown away by the support that you guys have given us, and that's the reason why I wanted to give you the update today, because there's good news, but we also have to be mindful that we're not 100% out of the woods yet. So we'll have to take it day by day and see what happens and see what the Lord's going to do and go from there. All right, guys, looking forward to bringing out the new videos here pretty soon. They're a work in progress, and I will start sending out samples as far as the chapters go in the book, because the chapters, a lot of it is not completely finished yet, and there's a whole lot more that is going to go into it, especially addressing certain subjects, because I'm designing this book in a way to help bring people from a broken state and broken mentality that you may be in, to one that is healed and having the abilities to operate in the highest capacity mentally, physically, and spiritually. That is the entire purpose of this book. So, like I said, sample chapters will be ready to go out here pretty soon. If you are interested in proofreading some stuff and can provide productive criticism, remember, productive criticism, then let me know, and I will see about getting that stuff set up to send out a couple of sample chapters to you to let you read over them and see what you think, and we will go from there. All right, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's Jason with Archangel. I will see you guys soon.